So it's been we're almost 15 minutes in. I haven't mentioned Becky Lynch. I'm sure you're expecting the question, but I'm not going to dig into your personal life. But it's obviously now it's going on to TV. So the first thing I have to say is I looked at your Instagram in preparation for this. The picture you posted where you and Becky sort of came out as this couple, and you posted a picture of you guys kissing. Got 800,000 likes, and a photo of you winning the belt at WrestleMania got 400,000 likes. So it's interesting what people are interested in.
I like to think that people are happy. You know, they like what they're happy for. So if they're happy for myself and Rebecca being in a relationship, then that's fantastic.
Well, you guys did. I mean, that first day when it all came out on the internet was. Were you even able to go through your Twitter mentions and Instagram mentions when I think she had that tweet with was it Edge or his wife? I forgot, where she said, "I'll ask my man," and then you said, "Oh, it's okay to post this." I would imagine you probably couldn't have checked social media for a little while there. Your phone must have blown up.
You just leave it alone. You let it do its own thing. It's its own monster. It'll figure itself out eventually.
So it looks like it's been very here and there, not full-blown storylines, but they're obviously mentioning you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend on the shows. Do you have any sort of trepidation about that? Do you have to approve sort of bringing the real-life relationship onto the show?
Yeah, you mean, when you're first approached about the idea, it's obviously you're kind of like, I don't know how this is going to work. Is it going to work? I've never done anything like that. I don't think she has either, as far as I know. And if you look at the way, couples have been portrayed in the past, sometimes it's a bit sketchy, especially on the woman's end. And so, I know some of her concerns about that, and mine as well. And so, we had discussions, but once we kind of sat down and brainstormed about it, and then, because at the end of the day, they're not going to go forward with the idea if it's not something we're comfortable with. And so once we sat down and brainstormed to talk about kind of how cool it might be, and the options that were, in front of us on the table, I think that we decided that it would actually be a pretty fun thing to do and a cool thing to do, and really kind of strike while the iron is hot. It's not like this would be as cool if we did it in a year from now or whatever. And
right.
So that's assuming I'm lucky enough to keep her for a full year. But if the thing is, like, I think watching last night, me being in the ring, during the main event of the pay-per-view, and hearing the reaction when she hit the ring, and kind of seeing the reaction on social today, just how everybody seems pretty psyched about kind of the role reversal thing, is pretty sick to me. So I think we nailed it. We hit the nail on the head, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I think so is she.
Yeah, I think you're now the man's man, right? According to
and no confusion with the William Regal character from the early 2000s. But yes, I am now. I guess I'm the man's man. I guess that's it. I guess that's the thing.
I know you can't give spoilers, and you don't want to give spoilers, and you shouldn't. But can we, fans who are listening to this, should we expect more interaction, a bigger storyline? Are you guys going to play it the way you've been playing it the past couple weeks, where it's little things here and there, or we're building towards bigger things? In terms of TV.
I mean, it's no fun if I spoil things for you, so yeah. I wouldn't want to do that, or your listeners. And so, I mean, the whole fun of stories is to watch and let it unfold. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to know the ending of Game of Thrones, for crying out loud.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. Don't worry. The one last one on Becky. I'm just curious because I read on the internet, so of course it's true, that you guys had been dating for a while before the public reveal. If that's true, I'm just curious, how were you surprised you were able to keep it a secret? And you guys are top two dogs really in the company, both champions. Her popularity, what's happened in the last year, has been off the charts. So did you have to do a lot of sleuthing, like sneaking around and hide from people? Or were you surprised you were able to pull it off? How'd that all happen for you?
I mean, we started dating in February, and so, it was a couple months. I mean, we didn't really keep it a secret that much. We were in public. Went to some concerts.
Did you have to do a lot of sleuthing, like sneaking around and hide from people? Or were you surprised you were able to pull it off? How'd that all happen for you?
I mean, we started dating in February, and so, it was a couple months. I mean, we didn't really keep it a secret that much. we were in public, went to some concerts and stuff and took pictures and stuff like that. But we were friends for years beforehand, so I think like kind of people were like, well, I don't know, because they've been, it's not like we hadn't taken pictures at the gym or, elsewhere before. And so I think people were just kind of like, well, maybe they're just friends or whatever. We're like, yeah, we're just friends.
Good friends.
But yeah, we started seeing each other in February, and I don't think we, let the cat out of the bag till April or May or whatever it was. So, but it wasn't like, we weren't like taking extreme measures, and she wasn't walking around with a mustache or anything like that. It was just, we did what we did, and then, eventually she was like, put the thing on Twitter when she was arguing with Beth and Edge, and I was like, hey, I had this picture for safekeeping, so I popped it up there, and that was it. It wasn't too much thought put into it.
Did you know she was going to put that on Twitter?
No, I did not. Actually, we were riding in the car together to a live event when she was, going back and forth with the two of them, and I was just kind of like, scanning my Twitter and rolling my eyes like it's some of her, she has a Twitter machine, and so I'm rolling some of my eyes at some of these comments, and then all of a sudden I saw that one pop up, and I just looked over at her, and I was like, what is this? And she just gave me that little coy smile that she does, and then I surprised her the next day with the picture, so worked out well.
All right, so it was dueling surprises. Nice, I like that. That's good. Spot 80 is always good for a couple. You mentioned Thrones. We got to get to that.
It's always nice to get out there and be seen, and anytime I'm in public and Becky's on my arm, it makes me look great. So